Ever heard of a killer? I drop bombs like Hiroshima.
Somebody said, look at Leak You video. What the fuck is Leak You? Is it like a site? What's Leak You? Leak You. Is it a YouTube channel? Oh, shit. Oh, all right, bet. Here we go.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
One, two, three, four.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are across the world. I am back with an exclusive guest, a very special guest that I've been really enjoying this past week. Paige Nicole and I are back, and we have a little bit of a. They don't want us talking. They don't want us talking. Paige, do you want to tell the people, or should I tell the people what has happened over the last 24 to 48 hours?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right. So you all, apparently, okay, and if I hear any of that chittering in the audio, I'll try to fix it. But y'all, they done sent Paige a cease and desist, okay? You all, you got to see this. You've got to see this. They have sent this woman a cease and desist, trying to get her to shut up. They don't want her talking. It is a 5-page legal demand from the members of the Yahweh family. It's not even something that, listen, I send these out, right? In my vlogging and all that. I've sent these out. I did not personally receive one. Paige received this, directly to her by, blue-eyed wonder over there. Poetic. I was going to say poetic justice, but there's no justice in the dude. But listen, this will not stand in a court of law. First of all, issued on behalf of who? Like, who is it you want her to stop talking about? The members of the Yahweh family? Like, how is she supposed to keep up? I'm sorry. How do you expect her to keep up? She don't know who you're talking to on TikTok these days. We don't know who the new wife is going to be. How dare you? It just goes to show that these shows, no matter how many views you may look at it and see, oh, it's got 200 views, 300 views. We got Khalil Amani in the building. Good to see you. It just goes to show that, y'all, we do get our message out. And they're upset. All right. So they just sent her this bullshit ass cease and desist issued on behalf of the members of the Yahweh family. Typically, this is a legal notice that you would give to somebody in preparation of actually enacting a legal action upon them. I look at this and I see I'll tell you what I see. I see that this has been sent out to lots of other people before. Like this is a template, okay?
I was gonna say, yeah.
This is a template, clear as day. And what was that part? So her conduct, y'all. This is what they're alleging of her conduct. The members of the Yahweh family are aware of and have been documenting conduct allegedly involving, among other things, publication or repetition of statements concerning members of the Yahweh family that are false, misleading, presented as factual despite lacking a reasonable factual basis. Good luck with that. Online harassment or targeted communications directed towards members of the family? Where? Contacting or attempting to influence third parties concerning members of the family? Listen, y'all don't have control over bloggers or our opinions, okay? Attempts to interfere with personal, professional, business, entertainment, or family relationships? Listen, man,
They're on TV.
fuck your family relationship. Your family relationship is fucking crazy, okay? We all are gonna talk about that shit. So good luck. Like Paige just said, you're on TV, right?
It doesn't make no sense. But they don't even say in any of the 5 pages that ChatGPT conjured up.
Yeah.
Know what did I lie about? What are you having a problem with? What is not facts? So is it just all of it? Is it not? Is it some? Who's being affected by this? We don't know.
This is not a cease and desist that would stand in a court of law.
No, it's just
At
pure
all.
intimidation.
Pure intimidation. So, I mean, this leads me to feel like the things that Paige has been saying, this just reinforces the things that Paige has been telling us. Seriously, though. When you try to use a cease and desist as a bully tactic, on somebody, which this is what this is, it makes you look a certain kind of way. And this is a template. On top of that, it's a template. Final demand, you are hereby instructed to immediately cease and desist from all this bullcrap y'all list above. You don't want her taking any pictures, any videos, photographs, messages. Man, please, what judge is gonna sign off on this bullshit? I
Right.
mean, not all of us are stupid. And people use ceases and desists and abuse them. And this looks to me like an abuse of the cease and desist process.
Right.
What was it? What was the statement that you needed to move accordingly or something like
It says govern yourself accordingly at the govern
There it
yourself
is.
accordingly, respectfully though. Authorized representation. So then I asked him. So when he sent this to me, I didn't even open it. I just reacted with the haha. And then I was like, what legal lawyer wrote this? I never got an answer. And I was like, all right, well, this is funny. I don't know what you thought. I thought you just, maybe I was just going to shut down my whole social media and just go silent and be like, oh no, okay, let's do it.
Right. Exactly.
I'm not, if he really thought I was spreading lies, he just would have took me to court. I would have got something. But I wasn't, there's no legal grounds to even come after me. So, I mean, this is just, I guess, step 1 in the intimidation process.
For you. But again, you make the greatest point. They have a TV show where they are discussing the
Their
very
lives.
things. Right. I mean,
And I'm just expressing my opinion, what I've experienced. I'm not sitting here and being like, oh, well, so and so experienced this. No, I can only talk about what I've experienced. Even now, like if I get asked a question, it's like, I don't know too much about that because I wasn't there or I didn't
Mm-hmm.
experience that. I don't know too much, but this is what I know from when I was there. So how are you gonna shut somebody up for sharing what they know
Or experienced in
firsthand
their own
experience?
life.
Yeah, like, and what are you so worried? What are they so worried about? First of all, if
That
they're
part.
doing nothing wrong and everything they're doing is, 100% right or whatever the case, then just let it slide. Like if,
Live your life.
live your life. Yeah.
There's going to be people that talk like you're on a TV show, and all of the commentary is not going to be positive all the time. You're not going to get accolades for everything that you do. Unfortunately, there's criticism comes. It's a normal thing. And as Emmanuel says, this is a half-assed attempt to keep the truth from coming out.
Yeah.
It looks like you're trying to bully somebody. You're trying to bully Paige into some sort of submission to stop talking about you. And so it just makes me more interested. And I think it makes others more interested in what she has to say. A lot of people have been replaying the last two videos,
Yeah.
No question. All
I
over
mean,
the
when
world.
when I first started my like on my TikTok or whatever, he made the comment like, if talking about our family, makes you feel good, then, whatever. Okay, but now I get
This
sent this chat GBT legal document or, like what?
this template? You gonna send me
This
a
little
template now?
yeah, you just changed the name to the Yahweh family. That's it. Like,
And
govern
that's
yourself
kind of weird. Like,
accordingly.
right? Like,
Who
who
would
are
write
you?
that?
Something that's been, like you said, templated up. Chat GPT, give me a cease and desist. With these
I'm trying.
requirements on it,
Yeah,
type stuff.
but what have I said that is not true?
And who is the Yahweh family exactly? Like, what does
Right.
that
I mean,
mean?
because there's like thousands. So, like, really, who am I cease and desisting from? Who am I allowed to talk about? Because
Did y'all think about that before
my
you said
twins
this?
are named Yahweh, so them too. Like, I can't talk about my kids neither. That's crazy.
Yeah,
They need to really, if you're watching, like if they're watching, I'm sure,
I'm sure they are. Hello,
please
how y'all doing?
revise this season so we can all discuss it again. We come
Mhm,
back to the drawing board, like,
mhm.
okay, this is who they meant,
Right.
because my kids are a part
Be
of the Yahweh family.
specific.
So,
Right. Be specific.
yeah. And what post? What am I really saying?
What videos? What photos? Like,
What comments? What? Send the proof.
what streams? I mean, you all were just live the other day. I was watching it on TikTok. I didn't comment. I mean, the comment wouldn't have been nice. I mean, I'm not going to say it wouldn't have been nice. It would have been sarcastic. Because to me, I just see a lot of dumbness that encircles that group of people when I was watching the live. Just, God, if they were only older, when they get older, they will realize this, they will realize that, things like that. And I'm just listening to all this stuff. And I mean, listen, I respect if you want to live the poly lifestyle, live
Hey, I
it.
have no shame in that lifestyle. Like,
Yeah, like live
you
it,
know what I'm saying? Like,
you know?
but and people ask me like, have I written that off completely? And it's like, listen, I can't judge no other like like poly relationship or whatever based on what I know with this, because ain't no way this is actually a legit poly lifestyle household. It's not.
Right.
And but I don't know. There's
Man,
no
Khalil
way
brings
people are
up a
all
good
living
point.
like this.
Do they really want to go to court and bring up their financial scams? All those kids have a daddy, yet they're getting welfare, etc. The food stamps get pulled into the house,
Yeah.
all that type of stuff. Like, that when you go down to DCFS to sign up for that stuff, you have to say where you live, who you live with, what their income is, and all of that is taken into account. So it's really, you're opening up a door that you may not really want to open. with
Right.
this. You're just kind of reacting off surface level feelings and anger. If you want to be a star, so to speak, like Khalil Amani, for example, take your criticism on the chin and just deal with it.
That's it.
Seriously.
Yeah. Why even entertain it if I'm spreading, like if I'm not true, if it's whatever I say is not true or whatever the case may be, then let it go. Let it go.
Right.
But you can't let it go because you know I'm right. Like he knows. Like I'm not gonna talk about nothing that I literally cannot pull receipts out for. Why?
People just hate it when their stuff gets out. And we've had a couple really good conversations, and
But they open themselves to be out in the public by going on that show.
mhm,
Right. And it's like,
mhm.
I wasn't even going to say anything, honestly, because I put all this stuff like really behind me. But then I was having, people come and be like, weren't you in this Yahweh family? And what happened? What happened? But then my page is all about healing out loud and like what I've been through and being transparent. So that's what, but it's like they put themselves out there on the front line. And now you want to cease and desist people there's a lot more of me that can come forward and talk about their experience, and
I've
we
been
all will
getting
have the
some
same
messages.
story.
I've been getting some other messages. This has drove other people to message out to me. I ain't even gonna lie.
Really? That's good.
Mhm,
That's good though.
mhm.
Yeah.
People that
hopefully
know
that's.
him and
Oh, really?
yeah, it happens like that, and you never know who's watching these YouTube shows. I mean, nobody's watching cable like they used to. It's all about, streaming and YouTube and TikTok and Facebook. I mean, I don't know about you, but I haven't had cable TV in 15 years, maybe 20 now.
Yeah, me neither. I don't even.
I mean, so Netflix came out, and when they came out with their streaming, I said, shoot, I don't need no cable. What am I going to pay them $150 for? I was into the big, what was it? It was a certain TV service, almost like Pluto TV, but it was like $30 a month, way cheaper than cable. And I could watch my MTV Teen Mom 2, which I like to watch back then, and
Yeah.
but a deposition in a civil suit would be even worse. Lower requirements for guilt and a much more detailed scrutiny of everything. Facts. Facts. I don't think that they're going to actually take the money, the time that it would take to go and file a lawsuit against you. That we're talking about a case that could easily cost $50,000.
Yeah.
Easy. Just to start it off, just to retain the attorney, to sue somebody. And it's such small stuff in the big grand scheme of things. But
Right.
it touches on big stuff.
Yeah.
And things that I know you guys don't really want out there, like, again, how you all pull your resources together, how, the men, like, and I will say this, and this is coming from Linky.com, not from Paige Nicole, but I mean, it's very obvious what you do. All the women's money is your money. Again, they only get 10% of their income, whatever it is, and you keep the rest. And you're out dilly-dallying with other women and living your life and getting your eyes dyed blue and all this weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not dyed blue.
Yeah. I mean, you better be glad you still have your eyesight. I would recommend that you watch that Netflix documentary about that guy that went through everything to change his eye color and went overseas somewhere and did it in Japan or something like that. It's a real popular procedure, but there's a huge, like 60% chance that you could lose your eyesight doing that crap. And they ended up dyeing his eyes the wrong color. And there was nothing he could do about it. It was a good
what do?
documentary.
You can't bleach it out and then redo it again. Right? I mean, I don't know that.
Hold on. I got to look at that picture again. Hold on. The picture.
I wish you had the one where he had when he was just on live.
What a You look so beautiful next to him. Like,
Thanks.
honestly, this guy, you like, girl, you're a 10 compared to that dude. Like, you could
Well,
pull way, way better, in my opinion. But that's me,
I
you
appreciate it.
know, straight up. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you have any plans on sending me a cease and desist, I'll tell you now, I'll wipe my ass with it. Okay. I won't do it on live or anything like that. But you won't intimidate me. And as long as Paige is comfortable, I'm comfortable. And if there's ever a time that Paige wants me like to take a video down or edit something out or whatever, that's on her. Y'all don't have that privilege.
Yeah.
So
No.
know that.
For what?
Know that.
That's just what they want. They want me to be scared. They want me to, whatever. I
It makes me think of your
refuse.
mom, Paige. It
Do
starts
what?
making me think of your mom, Mama Paige, like how her feelings. And, watching her daughter go through this, unique type of relationship. And now you're trying to like legally silence my child. I mean, it just, I'm a mother of 3 kids. My oldest is 31. My youngest is 26. So I have 3 kids myself. And so I could just imagine, you know, because your heart is with each child. It
Yeah.
lives through their experiences with them. So I could just imagine her thoughts on this.
I know. She wants to come on here and one day we'll have to plan it out. But yeah, she
Yeah.
definitely wants to give insight of what it's like being like my mom in this or being like a grandma, or whatever, and the things that she had to endure.
I would love to hear it.
Her
And
calling
anyone.
lawyers, trying to figure out, what she could do, just
Oh
the
my
panic.
God.
She's knowing more than I knew back then, of it being a cult, but I can only imagine the things that she felt. Cause I think about it like if I were in her position with any
'Cause
of
you
my
got 4
kids.
kids, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if any of my kids or whatever, and I knew, the train was coming, I couldn't, like that's
Mm.
just how I can. Oh man, yeah. So
Salute to everybody in the chat. We've got some day oneers in the chat. Emmanuel Briggs, good to see you. Salute Messenger Jafar. We're on I don't know which channel you're on, but you should have a wrench in my chat. So is that another account? Is that the real Jafar? I guess I'll check the chat. If you're over at the @leakyou, and that's why you don't have a wrench because I never really light that one up. But this has been so special, these interviews with Paige to me, that I've been lighting up the @leakyou handle and streaming. I mean, we're on Facebook, X, Twitch, we're everywhere right now, getting her story out. Like there's nothing that you're going to be able to control when it comes to her speaking to leakyou.com and her speaking her story and where that's going to go. It's out there and it will be on Spotify. And I always drop those episodes on Spotify and Amazon, Apple, and Google subsequently. So it's going to be up there too. So get ready. You're going to have a little bit of different traffic coming your way saying, hey, I seen this girl on this Leak You channel and she reminds me of Amber Rose a little bit, but she's her own person, of course. But she's just said some really wild things. So tell me, what are you thinking? Since we met and we've talked and just this last week, right? You've kind of talked and relived a lot of this poetic Yahweh stuff, right? How are you feeling? Are
you
you
know,
feeling
I,
any PTSD or anything like that?
so I just had to like kind of slow down my mom a little bit, especially on like days where I don't talk to you or anything like that. She'll still kind of like talk about it or whatever, and I'm like, Mom, I refuse to be consumed by their life, like every day, like I'll of course talk about it, but it's like now I feel like with our schedule that me and you had this week or whatever, it's like, okay, I got my social media days where I talk about this, and then on my other days it's my life. It's my daily routine type of days. It's not that I have like PTSD or anything by it. It's just like, I don't know. Not anxiety. I guess I'm just bracing on like what the repercussions are gonna be, because I'm so used to repercussions from him. What's the like what is it now? So it's like kind of like the unknown, but I guess I just answered that
with that. Yeah.
cease and desist, so it's like, okay.
He doesn't really
Thank
have
you.
much repercussion he can do.
But then I tell my mom, and it's like, Mom, I did nothing. I'm doing nothing wrong. Like, so it's like, I refuse to be in that mindset of, well, what am I doing wrong? No, I'm doing nothing wrong, and I refuse to believe that and tell myself that and act like that,
You shouldn't. You don't.
But that's
no.
what he, that's the part of
That's
all
he's
that
instilled in you in all those
Yeah.
years. It's like a scar
Yeah.
that's kind of been scraped open a little bit this week. Yeah, we've been talking about some stuff, but it's like a scar that's going to
Yeah.
forever be there. And
Cut my camera off real quick.
yeah, sure thing. So I mean, it has been a really interesting week. And again, man, shout out to Khalil Amani, because Khalil Amani, he also joined the first show and he, spoke with Paige and everything. Shout out to Khalil Amani. I'll just leave it at that. Love of my life here on YouTube, I've got to tell you. He really is. So, but we thought that was very interesting. I thought that was very interesting that she suddenly now is getting a cease and desist. Again, I watched you all live. Was it yesterday or the day before? Y'all were on TikTok. What is it? Your handle's like We Are Polly or something like that. And I wanted to comment, but I didn't. I just watched. But I think it does say that you join. So I think I joined as Leak You Podcast. So it'll tell you that I watched it, but I should have probably joined as a troll account and left a few. I almost logged in with a troll account, left a few comments, but I left it alone. I said, forget it.
I know a few people who trolled them, but I knew after the fact. And they swore I either did it or, I had them do it. But I was like, I wish I saw,
Well, see, I would never, that's one thing I can say. Don't ever blame Paige if you see me in the chat leaving you a sarcastic comment. I promise you. Paige does not control that. We have our own opinions as vloggers, bloggers, and people. And I'm speaking my own opinion. Okay, so don't ever blame her for anything coming off of this platform, please. She is allowed to come up here and speak her truth.
Well, even on TikTok, like if they troll their account, but I'm getting their little minions into my comments. One told me to like shut the F up or shut my, B word. I don't know if I can cuss, but
yeah, you can.
Oh, like shut your bitch ass up. And I was like, me?
Only bitch is you, bitch.
I was like, shut me up. Oh, I went off on her with the comment.
Yeah.
In my own comment.
And it was probably one of the wives under a troll account,
Like, well, suppose whoever this was like, oh, yeah, we get it. You didn't like the situation, but you're just doing it for clicks and views. I was like, well, obviously, you're viewing it. So you're just part of my stats at this point. I was like, why don't you just go ahead
subscribe.
And hit that follow,
there
like,
you
and
go.
share.
She gets it.
So you don't miss the next update.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
yes,
like,
it's for clicks and views. Yes. Why? I mean, it's more than that, though. Like, we're here to
spread awareness. And I'd be damned if somebody sit here and be like, oh, we don't want to hear your story. Then don't listen. Block me. But if you don't block me, just follow me then. Which one?
It's too interesting, though.
Yeah, well, she commented under me saying about how hard it was to leave the kids and in the beginning and blah blah blah. But she was saying how in that video, well, I applied it to that video because that's what she commented under about talking about people's character. I said, talking about somebody's character. I was like, what?
It's
Like,
funny when a ghost or troll tries to tell
I
someone
was
about their
like, that's
character.
when did I attack anybody's character? I was like, I was talking about leaving my kids or, whatever. She's like, oh, not this video. And I'm like, well, why didn't you comment under that one? Because she would have she had scrolled down, or up or
Jeez.
whatever to find this video to comment under. What? So we just went back and forth, like
Right.
accused or, said, I forgot the word I used, accused or something, but I was like, oh, you must be one of his little minions. I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
this makes sense.
Yeah. I think there was about 400 or 500 people watching that live the other night.
Oh, well, I can't see the numbers. I don't know how many people.
Yeah. And then it got up to like 1.5K because
Really?
I think it was the We Are Polly handle. They was really pulling the numbers. And then the other channel they were, having that chat with or
Oh,
whatever.
you talking about their
Yeah.
life? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
couldn't see what the viewers was though. I see
Yeah.
like likes or something like that, but that's all I saw. I
Yeah.
mean, but I was like just cringing the whole time.
Me
And
too.
like when they asked Yahweh Mahdi, like, has things gotten better since the show? I could tell from my opinion and when I lived there, when she wants to say the truth or when she feels like maybe anxiety is coming up or whatever, but she's holding back, she kind of shakes. Like I can sense her voice, like and she'd be like, yeah, like her voice will kind of get more high pitched, and her voice kept doing that, but then it would go back to normal on certain other questions, and I'm like, she's not telling the truth.
Right.
In
You
my
know her.
opinion,
Yeah.
from what I've experienced,
Mm-hmm.
I could tell when she wants to, but she's put on the spot on live. She's not going to say, no, things are not getting better. No, she does da 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 da. She's not going to say that, especially with him right there and everybody else. Heck no.
There's no way.
But I
She
noticed
can't be
when
outright.
her pitches voice, it changes, and she starts getting kind of like, yeah, it's getting better.
So
No, it
you
ain't.
said earlier that you're not, this is not something that you have any shame of, and you're not necessarily like ruling this out for the future for you in regards to the poly lifestyle.
I'm not against the relationship.
Yeah.
Am I scarred by the word poly? Of course.
Well, now
Because it's
this is
like,
poly, right?
ooh, I know what that, but I don't know what that is either. But apprehensive, of course. Because it's like, ooh,
Like any relationship, right?
yeah. But this was pretty
Yeah,
rough.
going in with multiple like personalities, and
Yeah.
that was some rough stuff that you went
But it's
through.
like, I don't like power for real to the ones that are actually doing it and doing it right and well, and they're actually happy and it's actually loving
Working.
like what it should be. But for it to be like a war zone, nope. I can fight with my own self and by myself. Like,
Straight
no.
up, like, I am not interested in no war zone activities.
No, I'm tired of that, so. But no, like I never again, like, no. But I don't think that's a relationship to compare anything to besides toxic. That's not healthy. So I don't, I can't classify that as healthy, poly, loving,
Well,
village
going
type.
off in the car, and taking a ride. Let's go take a ride. Instead of an intimate moment in the room is kind of weird, especially when you're all supposed to be in this relationship. You should be able to be comfortable. You don't have to take somebody for a ride like you're
Well,
15
because
hiding from your mom and dad,
well, you're hiding from the other queens because you
Right.
don't know what he's telling about, especially when it came to me. Like, he would, I'm this way, but then, because like I've said, I think in the first one or whatever, when we talked, when I said the disrespect was so loud, but the apology was so quiet. And that's
Mm.
how it was with me, was he would disrespect me to everybody. I mean, so loud. But then behind closed doors or in a car or wherever the case,
Mm-hmm.
the
I'm
apology was
sorry.
so quiet. Yeah. So it's like, of course he has to hide, like he's hiding from parents, because
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
you just disrespect me crazy, or whoever, at the case.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Paige has been pretty open about that. And I honestly, I got to tell you, I've got to have a future conversation with you. Like, this can't be the last time that I talk to you. Like, I'm dead serious. You are like a part of the Leak You alumni at this point. So, don't, get it twisted. There will be a text coming,
Yeah, and I need
whether it's a
updates
month
about the
from now.
puppy.
Like, yo, you want to go live? You want to
Yeah.
chop it up about, we can talk about this or we can talk about that. Matter of fact, let me ask you something. I just have to ask. Did you
Yeah.
see on TMZ the news story of, actually, let me bring up something really quick and show you. So
Okay.
I would just like another's opinion on this. Let me show you what I mean. There's a guy a former NBA player, and he I don't know what happened, why he's no longer an NBA player, right? But he is now identifying himself and says that he is sometimes transgender and that the WNBA should get ready. He's going to play in the WNBA against actual women. I don't even know how tall this guy is. I think he's like 6'9" or something like that. He's the second ex NBA player that is now wanting to, and they're not actually even transitioning. They're not actually physically transitioning. He said he only identifies sometimes as a woman and wants to play in the WNBA. I'm curious what your thoughts are on that. Just random. I know it's random,
Yeah,
but
that's very random.
mhm.
That's touchy
I
being.
mean, men playing in women's sports, do you think that they should be allowed to professionally? Because when you think about it, I mean, our bodies are born differently. Men are
Yeah.
stronger. Like there's in so many different. He's six
Well,
foot
and a height
nine.
difference, right?
Yeah, the
Um,
strength,
the weight, yeah.
being able to slam dunk a ball different than a woman. Like everything about it
I mean,
is so different.
co-ed, right? Maybe,
Yeah,
but in the right weight class or
that
something like
part.
that.
Right,
Not, like say me against him, I would die, or
right. Me
whatever.
too. Even two
Yeah,
of us against him, we would get totally slaughtered,
yeah. So,
So
I mean,
you
if that's, uh, I mean, ain't no shame, I guess, if he says sometimes. I don't know, like, cause I
it's
can't.
weird.
Yeah, but like, yeah,
I don't have no issue. Hey, if you want to
yeah, by all
transition,
means, but
do
it
what you
should
got to
be.
do, but stop fooling around. I mean, this stuff is going to end up in the Olympics. The Olympics is going to have to shut this down. And it's not an issue. People have to understand this ain't an issue about people being against people that are transgender.
No,
It's
it's
just
just
not right to do that. You were born differently and you just have a different way of your body. And it's like, could you imagine going into an MMA fight ring with this guy? Oh,
right.
I identify as a woman. So let me get in the ring with women and, you know, punch women. Could you imagine receiving a punch from someone that was born male and you don't even have the strength? to give him the same punch back? I mean,
I guess that like if they're gonna allow something like that, it definitely needs to be in the same weight class, same everything. Maybe if not MMA or nothing like fighting, but
yeah, it's coming. Get ready. It's coming. They're gonna, we're gonna start seeing it in the MMA. I'm totally against this. This is just again
the
random.
fighting is crazy because that's
Yeah,
man versus a woman, no matter how you paint the picture.
we don't have the
But
same.
sometimes identify sometimes, so when it's convenient, that's
Right. That's
kind
not
of
cool.
yeah.
That's not cool. And that's what it
Because
seems
then
like with
anybody
him.
can do that and say, "Oh, let me go into the women's restroom." Sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
because like, okay, but
Because I want to be a creep sometimes.
sometimes I just want to go in there because I saw somebody walking there. Like that's weird,
Yeah.
especially But
And we should feel the right and feel okay as women to be able to express ourselves
but
as
if I saw
women,
like a
naturally born
6 foot
women.
something in the bathroom with me because he sometimes wants to be a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and my daughter's, that's weird. Why? Like why?
Right.
Sometimes, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
But it's like
only
I'm not.
identifying as a woman simply for basketball, to me, it's like really weak sauce. It reminds me of that swimmer. There was a swimmer that decided to go against the women. He said he was transgender. He was like number 400 and something in the men's league. And he hit the women's league and he's number one, getting number one ribbons, beating all the women because his arms are longer. He has more muscular strength.
Yeah, just the
He's
bone
going
structure.
against the bone structure is different.
Yeah. So it's not
To
the point about,
me, that's taking advantage.
yeah, it's not even about the gender thing. It's just, like you said,
Facts.
built different. We're just different, you know.
Biologically different. I know that was totally random, guys, but it's been
Each his
something that's been on
own,
my
however,
mind.
but
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But so what's the future hold for you, Paige? Like going forward, what does the future hold for you?
I mean, I'm really an introvert. This is really out there for me. um, I really just want to just go in a cocoon, but I say that, but it's not like into hiding or anything like that. But it's just, I've kind of already been through a lot, like with the current situation, that I've been through, not even with poetic, but whatever. I kind of just want to just go back in the gym, and just, I don't know,
Is
just
it
whatever.
okay if I drop your TikTok
Yeah.
link into the chat? I want people to be able to find you on TikTok and follow you. You guys check her TikTok out, sunflower_magic4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really, I don't know. I'm still in a rebuilding phase, so I should hear tomorrow about, my new apartment and stuff like that.
Yes.
So, which is
Yes.
really great. Hopefully tomorrow I hear something.
You
Um,
will. I know you will.
yeah, so hear about that and just rebuild, start over, or not really start over, but just start better, I
A new
guess.
chapter, right? That's all
Yeah,
it is.
new chapter.
You're
Yep.
seasoned, and it's just a new chapter in the seasoning of your life, so to speak.
Yep. It's going to be my son's 10th birthday on the 29th. Yep. So
Oh
that's
my
what I
gosh.
look forward to. Can't believe he's
I
10.
wish I could go back and see my kids as 10-year-olds again.
Can't even believe it. And what's crazy is, okay, so my daughter, she just had her birthday on the 4th, and my son's on the 29th, 4/29, and my birthday is 4/29, April
Oh,
20th.
that's
Isn't that
crazy.
crazy?
That's
It just
crazy.
clicked like maybe a month ago, and I was like,
Numerology's
Paisley,
real. That's some real
Paisley.
stuff.
Yeah, and I was like, I've been having your birthdays, I've had my future kids, when I was a baby,
Yeah.
their birthdays. And she was like, Mom, what? You don't got no Riz. I'm like, what is Riz? What does that mean? I was like, it's cool.
I think that's clout, right?
I don't know what it is.
Something. Yeah, I think that's
I was
like
like, whatever.
clout. Like,
She's like, ew, Mom, you ain't got no Riz. I'm like,
ugh, we're
all
not
right.
even
But that's,
understanding our kids'
yeah.
oh my
I was
gosh.
like, okay. So then I'll say it. She was like, are you trying to be funny? And I was like, am I using it right? Am I funny? I don't know. She's a Leo. She gives me a run for my money. But
Yeah.
I was like, Paisley, isn't this cool? She's like, this is what you called me over here, Mom. And I was like, yeah, look how
Sounds
cool
like
it
my
is.
middle boy. He gives me a run for my money too, for sure.
Ocean, the twin girl. Oh my gosh. I was like, you're just like Paisley 2.0.
Right.
And yeah, she's a little sassy pants. Noble is a little like lover boy, just like my older son. He just loves Sonic. The twin boy, he loves Sonic and
The
Michael
restaurant?
Jackson.
The restaurant Sonic?
No, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking he
I'm like,
likes
the
slushies as
what?
much as I do.
I love their ice. Their soda.
Hey, their slushies are off the chain. That real strawberry fruit slush with some nerds in it.
Yeah, I do nerds. Yeah,
I
but no,
go the
he
2 to
loves
4
Sonic.
happy hour. That's sad that I know that. But
Yeah,
Sonic has a happy hour. You get the drinks half off.
it's the greatest though. I mean, Sonic ain't that cheap.
Yeah, no, it's $5 for a large slush these days.
That's crazy.
But remember the Route 44s? I mean,
Mhm.
gotta have the Route 44, especially during.
I've been into Dirty Dr. Peppers.
Ooh, wait.
I make them my own now because I'm
What
just
does that have in it? I've heard somebody mention a dirty Dr. Pepper. What's in
yeah, it's
that?
like Dr. Pepper. Like I think McDonald's put like vanilla something and then like a cream. But I make
Ooh.
them from Wawa's and I'll do Dr. Pepper, like cherry Dr. Pepper, and then I put French vanilla creamer, like the little things over at the coffee station.
Yeah.
You guys have Wawa's over there?
No.
Oh, well, like the French vanilla type of cream or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just put it in that and I just go on about my business.
That's
It's
how I
so
drink my
good.
tea. My
Yeah.
jasmine tea. I put cream in it.
Oh, yes, I do
Gotta
cream
have it.
too. Yeah,
It's like it makes tea better. I
way
mean,
better.
it's hot. I drink it hot and cold. I don't drink soda. I haven't drank soda since
I
2007.
gotta stop drinking soda. But when McDonald's came out with Dirty Dr. Pepper, I was like, dang it.
Gotta try it.
Gotta try it. And I haven't stopped trying it.
Dirty Dr. Pepper.
So
I heard
good.
someone talking about that.
They have a Sprite one. It's like an Orange Dream, I think it's called. No, that's Fanta.
Wow.
Called the Orange Dream, I guess. I'm not really into Fanta, but my son is.
I'm not either. Fanta's a German company, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not really into I like grape soda. I don't really like orange soda. Orange soda's all right, but I like grape soda.
I'm with you.
And then they have a Sprite one. It's like a blue something. It's blue. Like they turn it blue. I don't know.
Right. It sounds delicious, actually.
Have you had ocean water from Sonic?
Love it.
Love
me some ocean water.
With some nerds.
And
So
you would be
good.
surprised, like that really is Sprite. And
I looked up the ingredients because I was
yeah.
like, what is? I thought it was water for real. And I was like, I'm drinking healthy. And they were like, Paige, it's Sprite. I said, ain't no way. I said, I need an extra large water. They were like, and I was like, yeah, I need more water.
That ocean water, though, man, it's refreshing.
It tricked me. I thought it was down in water. I thought I was tricked. I said, oh, I'm hydrated today.
I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling good.
Water
Ooh, that
with some
ocean
nerds
water.
and call it a day. Man, I've been drinking Sprite and coconut, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I need a large.
A Route 44, one of those bitches, please.
I'm like, man, I'm chugging water. This is so good.
And they got an ocean water slush too.
No, I didn't know that.
They'll make it in slush form.
Slush. Love it.
It's worse. I mean, it's just
I really
You're
thought it was water, like
yeah,
dead serious. I thought
yeah.
I was in the game.
It
I was
took
like, I
I
love
worked at
water now.
Sonic. That's how I knew it was Sprite, only because I worked there, but I thought it was made from a water with some flavorings
Me
or
too.
something,
I thought I
but
found the new water hack because I,
dude, you
so,
thought.
I mean, the ice cubes, I guess, when it melts, but whatever that.
But I find myself never really letting that happen with my Sonic drinks, like,
No,
especially
I
with the
was just
slushies.
trying to help my situation. Yeah, I don't want it either. The water be full ice cubes by the time I get to the bottom of my cup. I'd be like,
Yep.
dang, this is a whole. I just refreeze these, I guess.
Straight up. I mean,
Yeah.
if I can't drink the whole slush that day, it goes in the freezer, man. I just bring it out the next day. I'm not wasting that.
Yeah, no, I'll eat the crap out of Sonic Ice
Oh yeah. Heck
all
yeah,
day.
man. You know, they sell it by the bag too. You can buy it
Yeah,
by the
they
bag.
do. Yep, I need the nerds and
Crunchy little
everything.
pieces of goodness.
Goodness.
Icy, chunky goodness that it just keeps you cooled from the inside out. And it's been so hot down here in
Oh, it's
Texas.
been ridiculous. It's been like thundering and storming,
Yeah.
for a little minute, and then it's worse.
Yeah, we got that. The last 2 days has been yesterday and the day before was like that. So Pablo, my Cane Corso dog, has been stuck in the house,
Oh no.
and he kind of, by day 2 of the rainstorms, he was getting a little naughty. He's only 3 months old. He's a puppy. I'm still training him. He is. Oh, I've been enjoying him. That's what had my attention this evening when I got
My
when you
mom
texted
was
me.
like, send me the link. I said, I don't have a link to send, Mom. She's not responding.
Me and Pablo was outside,
I was
and
like, hello?
yeah,
He's
he
like,
made
you're
a
not on
friend.
yet, right? And I'm like, no, Mom, I'm not yet.
Not yet, not yet. Shoot, me and Pablo are outside, and in the town I live in, I know everybody, and everybody knows me. So people see me, they stop by, they're chopping it up, whatever. And then two teenage girls came by, and it was interesting because I got to see Pablo's initial reaction to a stranger and how he would react to a stranger that comes into his territory. I loved his reaction. Very, very aloof. He's not running to you at all. He had to be reassured that it was okay for him to walk up to these strangers. There were just 2 teenage girls who are dog lovers. And once he got over that initial introduction, he was sitting in her lap by the end of their interaction, and he absolutely made 2 friends, 2
Aw.
neighborhood friends today. So that's, essentially what was going on, and it was
That's
really
important.
fun. It was. Because he needs to socialize. I take him out in public. We'll walk to the dollar. We walked to the dollar store this morning. I take him in the dollar store with me. I'm definitely not going to keep him outside. But just seeing his reaction to the stranger, it was just really, really, really interesting. He's
Yeah.
beautiful, Paige. He's let me see if I have a picture of him. Look at me trying to show off my dog, and this shouldn't even be about Pablo. But he's a full black Cane Corso. He has a small little white star on his chest, but it's not like totally big. So it makes him a little bit more rare. He's midnight black, coal black. I have to have a flashlight when I go outside at nighttime with him
Oh.
just to see him where he's at. He's going to be a lot. But this is just I don't even know if you can see this.
Yeah, a little
Kind
bit.
of, sort of,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I see it.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it keeps
But
cutting out, but I get
yeah,
the gist of him.
but I've got a
He
new
looks
collar
like a
on
big
him.
boy.
He is. He's
I was
doubled
gonna
in
say,
size.
what's a
Yeah.
puppy to you?
Um,
Little puppy.
he's 33 pounds right now.
Dang. Okay,
He
that's a
was
little puppy.
25 when he came home, 33 now. 'Cause I just took him to the vet Friday, and he got his boosters or whatever. And but the thing was, there, when I was at the vet, a big ass 150-pound Connie Corso, they also say Cane Corso, comes in to the vet. And I'm looking at the woman, I'm like, I think I recognize her. Because I mean, again, it's a small world. And I've seen her on Facebook. She happens to be a breeder of Cane Corso dogs.
Wow.
She brought in one named Caesar. Caesar weighed 160 pounds. He was as wide as a chair.
What?
And he was like, woof. Like when he barked, you could feel that shit.
The ground shook, huh?
He scared Pablo. And Pablo actually was trying to run up into my lap. He actually got scared of him.
Aw.
He was so huge. Like I said, is he AKC? Because Pablo's my first dog ever where he's AKC registered. I just got his certificate in the mail last week sometime. And it's so cool because it's his name, HRH, which is His Royal Highness Pablo. That's what I named him. And it's official on paper. And so they said he was too heavy for the AKC to register. Like he falls out the AKC guidelines, I guess, because of his weight being 160 pounds. I've never seen a dog that big in my life, Paige. I was mesmerized.
You were gonna jump in Puppy's lap. Puppy jumping in your lap. We
It
both
was
scared.
interesting.
Scoot over.
But it also taught me a lesson too, like the way Caesar was like he was a lot of work for mom and dad. Like dad had he had like a slip lead collar on him, but it was down too far. It wasn't up high enough, which really, I mean, he's not walking him, but he had to have that leash on him the whole time. And Caesar is so massive. He was just very vocal the whole time. And they really didn't have like a ton of control.
Yeah.
I would like to see a dog be sitting, not saying anything. Like you sit or lay down by my feet. That's what my expectation is for my dog. And that's what I had Pablo doing. And that would be the expectation I would, you got to build that stuff in from day
Baby.
one.
Yeah.
Period. Like you cannot let that shit slip. I be on top of him. Like he doesn't get to roam my house.
Yeah.
Right now, we're still potty training and all of that. He's had 3 accidents, but he's picking it up. Like he's getting it. He's getting it. And so the e-collar has been a great resource in training and the vibration. I use the vibrating aspect of it. There's also a beep feature. And if I ever had to shock him, I could do that, but I've never had to do that. But you mean these dogs are going to be 150 pounds, 150 pounds. Like you got to have some control now.
Yeah.
And instill that now. And so that was the lesson I learned. Like that can't be Pablo a year from now going to the vet.
150 pounds jumping on your lap.
There's no way. Like I don't have the strength to pull.
Yeah.
I mean, dude barely had the strength to control him.
Well, at least you were like aware enough to learn that lesson. You know what I mean? So that's
cool. I mean, that's been all about dog training for me lately. Like it's all been about Pablo. Everything. Like my whole house is just in disarray. I got dog stuff everywhere, cots and crates and trying different foods. I'm buying 100-pound, literally 50-pound each bones, beef bones, tracheas, ears and stuff like that dogs like to chew, that some dogs may not be familiar with, but these type of dogs, like he's teething and he likes to chew. So chew on that, not my furniture.
I was going to say, that gives him no excuse. to go on anything else.
He hasn't even been in my living room yet.
Really?
hmm
Wow.
Yeah, he's not allowed. You will earn that privilege.
Yeah.
And
Like, come here, puppy.
yeah, none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's times when I intentionally don't give him eye contact, intentionally don't talk to him,
Yeah.
intentionally, you know, I've got the crate training down. He's in there every night. He's too big to unfortunately enjoy on my bed with me. He's going to be too big for that. So I can't, I had a,
Get him used to that, and then,
no,
yeah.
I want to, but I can't. He's just,
He needs his own bed now.
he's got to have his own. He's
Yeah.
huge. I mean, and he just learned how to get out of the truck yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So we're learning all these new things. And he's been a really nice distraction in my life. He's really lifted my spirits up. And it's nice to have, best of all, eyes and ears. So when I'm sleeping, when I can't be awake, and there's
True.
somebody I know that
That extra
hears.
witness.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna show.
walking on a big bitch like that?
Oh yeah, no.
Have you ever seen him like grown?
No, I never heard
Oh,
even heard.
let
Besides,
me show you something. They are freaking beasts, man. Let me show you this picture. Put it up.
oh my gosh.
That is a Connie Corso right there.
Okay,
That is a male for sure.
so that's
that
what
is
you
a-
have.
Yes,
That's a
all
big
black.
puppy.
All black.
Oh yeah, you walking in on that? Nope.
You will be scared shitless. You walk in on a dog like that. And so naturally, they need a lot of energy expend. He see that white on their
Yeah.
chest. That's the normal thing with the Connie Corso. He has a very, very small patch. That makes him a bit rare because he's all black.
Wow, they're
So
beautiful though.
his ears are cropped just like that. I'm actually shout out to my breeder Brian, battalion Connie Corso. That's where if you want a Connie Corso dog, that's where you want to go. It's like Pablo came like a blank slate to me. And he told me, because the ears that are cropped, sometimes they'll flip on you. And so he's like, get some Breathe Right nasal strips and some crazy glue and put it on the inside and it'll stick them right. It'll stand them right on up. Went this morning and got some, put it on both ears, and they're standing right up. And we'll keep that going. And that should resolve and rectify that issue.
They're beautiful dogs though.
And they're very family orientated. They are loyal.
Like little security guards, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
So for him,
So grumpy.
yeah, and that's basically what Pablo looks like now as a pup, except he's midnight black. Like you walk in on him in the nighttime, you won't see him. And there's a reason why they dock these dogs' tails. Like the way that
they're
sucker's tail, could you
long, huh?
imagine if you knocking stuff off the table? And
Left and right. It's
but
like
they are so majestic and beautiful. I
very beautiful.
honestly want another one, Paige. I already want another one.
They're beautiful.
Like
Yeah, I've never seen them before. I mean, I probably have. I just probably never really knew the name.
people are really into like pit bulls and
Yeah.
stuff, but this is an Italian dog that actually almost went extinct in the 70s, and it was due to a group of people pulling together their best cane corsos or Connie Corsos, breeding them to get the dog back because they were literally becoming extinct. And they go all the way back to the Roman days of war. They're Roman, war dogs, essentially guard dogs.
Yeah.
Those are legitimate guard dogs. You could call that a protection guard dog, or if you're looking for a dog to protect you just out of loyalty to you and love,
Yeah.
that's the breed right there. But no, they are a lot of work. It is not your typical going and get a little Shih Tzu and bring him home.
Yeah.
You're going to be picking up shit in the backyard. I mean, he leaves a pound of shit every time, he uses the bathroom. He's big, he's massive. He always wants to be on your feet. He wants to lay on your feet. He wants to be as close to you as he possibly can, and in a loving way.
Yeah.
And I really like the aloofness of him, how he will not walk up to strangers. And I witnessed that today. And that interaction was everything for me today. It really was.
Yeah.
He did not walk up to those girls. He wanted to check them out first and make sure it was okay before he did. He wasn't sure at first. And it was just interesting how it went down. So enough about that, because I could talk about him forever. He's got a TikTok page,
I
and
know you gotta drop it in there.
yeah, there's people already following it, and
they
just love dogs.
I need it. Yeah. I know my cousin, she breeds dogs, but I don't know what type. I don't know if
Hey,
it's
Zero,
bulls or
long
what,
time.
but she does that.
Yeah,
Bullies
I
and
mean,
like that.
I would stud him out. I'd stud Pablo out in
Yeah.
about 2 years. I think it's like 18 months to 2 years is really when you start studying.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, a male Cane Corso. They just mature a little bit. It takes them a little bit longer to mature into adulthood. But I mean, those dogs, like, just, he was the pick of the litter. He was the first pick. I ain't even gonna lie. Paid a little extra for that. And I went to a very reputable breeder and I got my money's worth is what I will say. I'm not going to say what I paid for him, but I will say for a Cane Corso on average, if you're not paying at least $3,000 to $3,500 and up for a Cane Corso, be very careful because they're out here breeding these Cane Corsos with Great Danes and coming up. There's only 4 or 5 colors to a Cane Corso. Like, they're not spotted, merle colored. Like, that does not exist in the breed. But you got these people out here scamming like crazy with dogs and breeding, and they're making hundreds and thousands of dollars scamming people on Facebook alone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My dad texted me a puppy, I guess, ended up in his garage
Oh my.
at midnight. You want to see him?
Yeah. So he became a part of the
Yeah.
puppy choice system. Oh, wow.
Can you see it?
Yes, it's white.
There it
Oh, how cute.
I know. Here's another one.
That looks like Biscuit. He's my daughter's dog. Oh,
It's a girl.
oh, she's adorable.
I know. And
See, that kind of dog's way easier to raise up and deal with than a Cane Corso. For real.
So her name's Midnight, of course.
Oh,
Midnight.
got to be.
And I was like, "Are you gonna keep her?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "She's one good puppy so far." But where
Aw.
he lives, they dump a lot of dogs. And he lives on like a dirt road that's really secluded. So it makes sense. And it's in Missouri. So they said, I think she got dumped. They do that a lot around here. But her favorite spot is in the garage. But it said it was great. I don't know, Pyrenees? Is that
Yeah, Great Pyrenees. Yep.
Pyrenees? /
Really?
Labrador golden type mix.
Oh, well, then she's not even grown up yet. So
No,
she
this
really
like
is a puppy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really a puppy.
Those
So,
Great Pyrenees, I think, can get like to 200 pounds, Paige.
oh yeah, I don't know.
They are massive. Like a Great Pyrenees. Hold on.
Yeah, he was like, he just texted me randomly. Look what showed up on my front porch at midnight 2 days ago.
Wow.
So we named her Midnight, and I was like, she's the cutest.
What a great name, though.
Midnight, yeah. I
What
love
a great
her
name for a
colors.
full white dog,
And
you
she's
know?
pure white. She's
Like,
a baby.
that dog is going to be freaking huge. Those are Great
Oh,
Pyrenees.
this little puppy?
Yeah.
Hey, no way.
And now that you mention it, it does look like a Great Pyrenees for real.
Yeah,
So
it
she's gonna get
does.
big, yeah. And they can get up to 200 pounds. They're in the large breed category. They're adorable though.
Oh.
absolutely adorable and really good with family, known to have their own personalities. And,
Oh,
you know, they're going to let you
so
know what they
cute.
like, what they don't like, and all that type of stuff. So,
She
how
probably like
adorable.
that the cold garage tile floor,
Yeah,
you know.
that's exactly right.
She's in her favorite spot. Well, I'm
Aw.
gonna come up there now to visit the puppy. Dang
And
it.
see, Pablo doesn't really have a favorite spot yet because he hasn't been able to establish that yet because I
Yeah,
haven't given him free roam of the house.
yeah.
But he's got a cot that I call his place, which is something that me and the dog trainer are working on. She's going to make her first visit this Wednesday. I'm really excited about that. He loves that cot because it's up off the ground.
Yeah.
So he loves laying on it and kicking his feet up and putting his feet in his mouth. His feet are his front feet fits in my entire palm of my hand.
Oh, so he's a big baby.
Oh my gosh.
And he's gonna be even bigger.
And sarcastic and vocal.
Yeah.
Vocal. Like, let me see something really quick. If I've got it on here. That sucker is vocal as heck. Let me see if I've got this. I see Khalil Amani just dropped a video, guys. Y'all need to check it out. King Yahweh stole, bit, plagiarized, and swagger jacked Yahweh ben Yahweh's whole image and name. Part 2. Love it.
I can't wait.
Let me drop a link to this video that Khalil just dropped. We're both on a Yahweh ben Yahweh thing, if you want to call it that, whatever you want to call it. But let me see really quick if I've got this. Yeah, check this out really
Picture,
quick.
you want to go? Okay. Hold on, I gotta find your feedback. Maybe they already knew that.
I got him some talking buttons.
Yes. I heard you the first time. Okay, you want to go to grandma's? I got it.
I said.
Yes. Okay. All right. Enough. All right, then let's go.
Just to
So
make
let's go. Come
sure.
on. Let's go see grandma. Let's go see grandma.
You got my floor so
Want to go
jacked
see
up.
grandma?
Because I have my time to say
You ready to
yes,
go see
Mom.
grandma? Right now? Okay, come on, let's go.
It's almost hard to believe that they're that smart, but they are. I
It's like,
mean,
how
I
many
watched
times?
a woman tell Hurricane Corso to turn her computer on, and he did it.
What?
Yeah. And
I
she's
believe
got
it though. I
talking
mean,
buttons, and this dog is like they're saying prayers before they eat, and he's already hitting the amen button, like amen. I want it now. Like, I love it. Love it. I think life without a dog is just sad. You know, I love dogs. Love dogs. But I've been talking about getting one of these type of dogs for years, and I finally made it happen. So I was ready, you know,
he's
when
so
this came. So he's big though. That's him as of
yeah.
about a week ago. Well,
I
you
know
know,
baby.
he's gonna be grown before I know it, Paige.
150 pounds. Yes,
Yeah.
grandma. Yes. yes.
And we did end up at grandma's that day. You know, she lives literally next door. So
You're gonna
it's
introduce new buttons, or just you have
yeah.
other buttons, or just that one
Yes.
right now?
I only have 4 right now, and you actually can record whatever you want on the button.
Oh, yeah, you could change.
Mm-hmm. So it's, we started with 4, and we'll see how it goes. And they're just little rechargeable Type-C. You just plug it up, recharge it back
cool,
up,
though.
and yeah.
He's like,
And they're
yes,
like
grandma,
$20.
yes. Like, why do you keep asking me?
It opens up
He's so
that
cute.
and right, like That's true. It becomes redundant because he's smart enough. I'm talking to him. He's telling me straight up, that's what I want to do. That's just me showing off for the camera.
No, it's just funny because like a mom and the kid,
Mhm.
like, "Are you sure you want to go?" Yes, 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 yes. He's like, "Yes, mom, yes." And he's about to eat the whole thing. Like,
It is hilarious.
he's
It
so
is
cute.
hilarious. But we'll see how it goes, and it's going to be interesting. But anyway, it always, as
I,
always, a pleasure to
my mom,
talk to
are you
you.
going live with her? Is that who you're going with? I love her. I just
Hey,
love
Mama
her.
Paige. Hello, hello. Good to
We'll have
see
to
you.
set up to where she goes on, but she's getting ready to go to Destin. I guess her
Oh, that sounds like so much
sister,
fun.
they are out there, so I'm not sure how far away that's from me. I don't know, but not far, I don't think. But
It's in,
yeah,
yeah, it's like, I think like not, it's like an island off the coast of Florida, right? Something like that. I think you
you know,
gotta, it's
I'm
get
not
to
good.
be a bridge or something like that.
Probably.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
about
like
Destin.
growing up in Florida, it's like the beach, and none of that is appealing, So it's like, I don't care. I don't know.
Right, right.
I know where like certain beaches are, and that's it.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you, I've lived in Florida too in my life, and I enjoyed it. Jacksonville. I lived in Palm Bay.
Oh, okay,
Man,
I live close to I used to live close to Bombay.
yeah, Melbourne area.
Yeah,
Man, the only
Melbourne is
problem I had when you're living there, you're living in a swamp. Just understand that. It
yeah.
doesn't matter how cityfied it is. Where I was at, it was a brand new house. They had just, knocked down a bunch of land and built up all these houses. And I moved into this brand new house nobody ever lived in. Problem was, brand new house on land. Nobody ever lived there. I got snakes in the backyard. The kids
Yeah.
can't even play
No, we used to
every
go
single
swimming,
day.
and there would be a snake, or like those gardener snakes. We had a
Yes.
dog, so they would come in through the doggy door.
Alligators.
Alligators was in our pond in the backyard, but they would
Facts.
be alligators crossing in the neighborhood, and we just wait while it
Yeah.
goes over the speed bump.
Yeah.
Like, this is not normal, but it is.
It is in
Like,
Florida.
alligator crossing is real,
Yeah.
and you just let them go,
Yeah.
and then you just go on about your business.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a fact. Yeah, and the frogs too. The frogs got me. Where when it's interesting, I guess, when you just clear a whole bunch of swampland and put houses in,
what do you
the
expect?
creatures, yeah. So I was seeing frogs of like electrified like colors, electric
Oh, yeah.
blue and pinks, and you're like, is it dangerous? Like
Yeah, right.
at this point,
We had a
but
lot. I don't know what they're called. It's like those watermelon gecko looking things. And as a kid,
lizards.
are they lizards? Like the
Yeah.
little where it goes like doo doo.
Yeah,
You don't.
iguanas.
That's what they're little. Are they
Mhm.
lizards?
Yeah, that's a
I
type
don't
of
remember
lizard.
seeing. You're right. I'm like I don't know.
Oh, Florida is known
Yeah,
for
I was
lizards.
like, there was so many. So I had like, as a kid,
Yeah.
I made a little island in my pool. I got a big old like Tupperware container, put some
Oh.
sand, and then I caught some, and then I put whatever, and then I let them float, and then I let them free. But but there were so many, and they break their tails off. Like their tails will cut, and it used to scare the crap out of
Yep.
me as a kid.
Their
Because I'm
tails
like,
will
why am
fall
I
off.
holding this thing's tail while it's running off? Like,
Yeah.
weird.
Fear.
But
Fear will do that.
my mom asked, like, did I want like a pet or whatever, and I wanted a pet penguin, and I thought,
Wow.
I could put a penguin in my deep freezer and then go out to play. I was so bent on getting a pet penguin.
That's
I love them.
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they're like,
they are adorable.
I have a little penguin tattoo.
Oh,
I always call them my spirit animals. I don't know why.
they're
They're
adorable.
cute. They just like waddle, but
Yeah. And they have
was-
mates, soulmates. They literally
they
have
do.
soulmates.
And they go
Yeah.
out and find the pebble or whatever the story is. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they keep their mate for life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so
It's
cute.
really
It's
interesting.
like little men in tuxedos. They're just
That's a great way to put it, actually.
it is.
They are.
I'll go to the zoo just for the penguin exhibit, so I can just watch them. I don't know.
I
They
like that. I like giraffes too, the giraffe exhibits, but I think I like the primate exhibits the most because, chimpanzees, gorillas,
yeah, it is.
any primate like that. Like,
Yeah, but just to sit there and just watch them and just watch them just lit, you know, just be.
I wish
Um,
they could be free and not in a zoo.
I know. I don't like zoos
Mm-mm.
like how they are.
I don't either.
I don't like zoos. I really just wish I could free every single thing.
I became
You know?
really, really tired of it after seeing Tiger King. Like, I know
I
about
remember
that
that.
place because it's only 2 hours from here. Like, it's on the way to Windstar, up 35 going north.
I remember when that first came out.
Yeah. And
Is
so
he
I've
still
heard of
locked
that
up?
place for a long time. But to think that when you actually watch the show and you see what the tigers are going through and what it's too much. They need to, tigers live in places like Siberia, with hundreds of miles to roam, and you're trying to stifle them and put them in a pen like a dog. And I just don't think it's right.
I
So,
know. I be feeling so, I don't know. I'm like, man, I just free everybody.
yeah, let
Free all
those
the
animals
animals.
go, man. Just go film them and bring back the film and we'll watch that.
Because
But
they have those in like the safari,
mhm,
whatever it's called. Um,
yeah,
the little, what is it called?
the safari places you can take, like safari.
No, like I'm thinking of like the magazine or something where they take the pictures, they set up like the camera, and there's actually like you know what I'm talking about? I
Yeah, yeah,
think of
yeah.
what it's called, but they got those. Why lock the animals up so
That
you can
part.
watch them? They're
That
gonna
part.
behave so differently when you put them in. It's just like prisons, and it's like
Mm,
they're gonna behave differently in a cage
you said it right. It is a
than
prison for them.
than it is, whatever. I mean, I can't correlate the two, obviously, so nobody come for me for that. But what I'm saying is, like, you put a human or whatever in the case in a cage, they're gonna
Mm,
act differently
yeah,
than they would differently. I don't know if that makes sense, but
absolutely they are. They're going to become institutionalized,
yeah.
you know? And it's, something that we see even animal sanctuaries like Emmanuel mentions, they're zoos of their own type. Like the lady Carol what's the name?
Basket.
Carol. Yeah, Carol killed her husband. There's a song Mercules did on her or whatever.
I remember go Carol
Yeah,
Basket.
Carol motherfucking Baskin.
He really hated that lady, huh?
And I think he had some right to because, I mean,
Yeah,
she is wicked. She's a bit of a
that is
wicked,
true.
wicked lady. I mean, she's got some things going on, whole husband missing and I don't know, all kinds of weird stuff, but
That nobody really even, they just all pointed at the. Is he still locked up?
he's still locked up.
What
Joe
he
is still locked up.
what did he get? Attempted murder
It was like
or
yeah,
murder for
against
hire?
Carol Baskins.
Attempted murder?
Like murder for hire or
Murder
something
for
like
hire,
that.
okay.
And when you
How
listen to the audio, it really wasn't that serious. They didn't have to do that man like that. Carol is that woman right there.
'cause yeah, it's been so long, but I remember
Free
sorry, her
Joe.
husband went missing or some shit like
Hmm.
Carol, yeah.
They said he was transporting drugs between Florida and going down to what was it, Puerto Rico or Cuba? As he was going down to one of those islands, flying his plane,
And he
every weekend,
went
transporting weight, cocaine, cocaine,
That's
from the
crazy though, to be sitting in the jail for that.
yeah,
That's been forever. What was his
Carol
sentence? Do you
Baskins.
know?
No, I let me see because
I'm gonna go to sleep thinking about her name now.
I know,
Carol?
Carol motherfucking Baskins. Let's see, what was Joe Exotic's prison sentence?
Was it 30 something years or
It something up there.
Yeah, that's
Let's
what I'm thinking.
see. 21 years. He got a 21-year sentence. But what's so bad about it is 21 years in federal. So that's day for day.
That is.
You know, it's
I
different than
guess it
state.
depends though, because I know federal can have some programs.
Some.
It
And
depends.
those just started. Like, you know, Pooh Shiesty came home on federal parole, which they didn't even used to have federal parole. You did your time, then you got out. But he came home on federal parole, and within 6 months later, you know, he's robbing Gucci Mane in the studio. Damn. You know, and right back up in prison on a parole violation and new charges. And Dirk, they got Dirk locked up. They, you know, they've did like 3 superseding indictments on Dirk now. Like, I don't even know if people realize this, but Dirk just got indicted again recently for more murder charges. So they've got like 6 murders on Dirk.
That's crazy.
At least 6.
But did Joe, like, he try to hire, like, just refresh real quick?
It was a
'cause
conversation.
it's been a minute.
Yeah, he had a conversation with someone about, you know, how beautiful it would be if Carol Baskins was dead.
So that's murder for hire?
They really escalated it and took it out of hand and made it a murder for hire charge. And it really, I feel like he got railroaded in that case. I really do. Because when you really listen to the audio that they used to convict him,
it wasn't enough to.
Not to me. He just hates the woman.
21 years.
21 years. Right as Tiger King dropped, and he's become this megastar worldwide. Joe Exotic was born to be a celebrity. Like, you know, there's just some people that just was born for that shit.
Yeah.
That's him. Like, he's just got that type of personality. But right as he's exploding, then that happens. He gets 21 years in prison over Carol fucking Baskins.
Has to be something more that she did or something.
Yeah. It makes me want to go rewatch it, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they indicted another dude that was on the Tiger King show for animal abuse.
His boyfriend or something?
No,
it was that
a
older
friend.
guy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Doc something?
Huh?
His name was Doc something.
Yeah.
He had a sanctuary in the Carolinas out there. You know, they call them their sanctuaries or whatever, but they're just prisons for animals, and they get federal funding.
Yeah.
You know. So Carol Baskins has an animal sanctuary where she claims to take in tigers from other places that can't take care of them. But I hear she's not too good at taking care of them herself.
They need
that weird ass cat print that she's always wearing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun in her wardrobe, unfortunately.
Oh, Carol Baskins. You're going to have me watching Tiger King tonight. You are. I'm going to be on Netflix pulling up, because you know they came out with the Tiger King too.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't really been on Netflix. I watch, like, if I pull up Netflix, it would be some kind of, right now, what am I watching? I forgot what it was, but it's on Apple TV. I'm watching called From, and usually I don't watch.
Do you like it?
Yeah, so far. Usually I don't watch like sci-fi type or whatever. I like, you know, crime documentaries, you know, stuff like that. But From is really, it's really
interesting. I've seen it. I haven't.
You
really
have?
been able
I just started.
I haven't seen the show. I just seen like it on Apple TV,
yeah, I just
and
started.
it looked interesting. It's
Yeah.
something I may tap into, but I don't know
I'm
what it
more
is
into,
about
like,
Apple TV. I'm not
either. I just had a
attracted to
free
them.
trial.
Yeah, I like Hulu and Netflix.
Yeah, I got Netflix. I like My Next Door Neighbor, whatever it was called.
Right.
You know, My Boyfriend or whatever, stuff like that.
The worst neighbors in the world.
Yeah, things that I can kind of just listen to, but still know what's going on, where I don't have to watch it, because I'm
usually on
all
the
over.
phone or doing
it's like
something.
a podcast to me, you know.
Yeah.
Then if I want to glance to see what these people's faces look like, and then moving forward, I can correlate the voice and have the picture in my head and
Yeah.
just watch it play out. But
Heck yeah. Yeah,
um,
that's the way of watching TV these days. I mean, the days of cable TV are over.
yeah,
It is forever changed.
I just have, if I can just listen to it and keep it going, I'll keep you in business. But if I have to sit, I will fall asleep. If I have to watch something, I will just go to sleep. Like I go to the movies. I would just go. It's my nap time. Like, kids, you want to go to the movies? And then I just grab a little blankie and just
I was like
recline
that.
seat.
I went with a friend to see Predator, that new Predator movie that came out, Badlands, and I ended up snoozing away in the movie
I
in the
took them
movie
to go see
theater.
the Minions. I don't even remember watching it. I don't even. They loved it apparently. Shoot.
Good. It was an experience and a great memory for them. That's what matters, right?
Yeah, but usually
You
they'll
caught
be
some
like,
Z's.
yeah, they'd be like, my tummy hurts. And I'm like, bro, I just paid like $1,000 for
Right.
this thing.
Just to
You
come to
better
the
sit your
movies.
butt down and take a nap too.
I bet you some movie popcorns at least, like for a large, probably $15 now.
It's too much. That's how much
I'm
it is.
curious how much it would cost just to get popcorn at the movie theater now.
It doesn't make sense.
Everything
Like,
is too much.
I think the
$5
lowest,
for a drink.
yeah,
You can
first.
forget the dollar menu. Those don't even exist anymore.
Yeah, I was telling them, like, growing up, McDonald's had a dollar menu.
Yeah.
Now it's like $3 and up type.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like $1, and I was like, yeah, McChicken, all that was $1.
All that. The fish sandwich. Ooh,
Now
I
it's like,
love me a good fish.
that's my
McDonald's.
son's favorite meal, and I was like, bro, I don't have $20 to drop just on yours. Like, that's special occasions, honey.
That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
And special occasion to us used to be things like Benihana's and Papado and stuff like that. It may be once a month or once every 6 months. You may get a little extra money and I'm gonna go eat me a lobster today or something. But man, I mean,
it's
I
ridiculous.
don't know what we're gonna do.
No, we're not doing this no more. Do you like the kids? Even the kids meal is like the same amount.
$10.
And I was like, bro, what? We'll share a
Crazy.
kids meal, all three of us. I'm just
That
kidding.
part. You get
We'll get double
creative.
fries. Don't worry.
Yeah, you got to get
Yeah.
creative, man, to survive out here for real.
It doesn't make no sense.
And the prices are never going to go down. But I advise everyone to invest in the stock market. If you're young and able and working and willing, I don't care if it's $50. You can buy a fractional share. I've been doing investing for, really maybe, I would say about maybe 7, 8 years now. But more like 5 or 6, heavily investing, even getting into options and stuff like that. If you want to be a millionaire by the time you're 50, I'm telling you, you can do it investing. You can really surprise yourself. I've did some amazing things with investing in the stock market and the AI boom and investing in certain chip makers and the semiconductors that actually makes the chips like ASML. They're the only company in the world that can do it. Their stock's like $1,800 a share. Just different stuff like that. I find a lot of interest in stocks. So I just always encourage people, if you want to try to get up and make money, do what the white folks do. Invest in the stock market because it's going to be hard out here financially. It's getting harder and harder and harder for real.
I mean, when the gas raised up as high as it was, OMG. I was like, I remember you would give somebody $5 to go wherever, and that was like, oh, we got $5 for gas.
Do you remember like gas for 90 cents?
No,
I do.
That was 90 cents.
I remember being able to get gas at 14, 15, 16 for less than $1. I'll never forget it. I mean,
It's $5.
95
What can you get
cents, a dollar, you know, and then it just starts going up, but the prices never seem to come back down ever.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get ahead of that inflation, as the orange man says, but
Yeah, when they shot up, I said, we ain't going nowhere. We walking. We can't walk. Shoot, we don't need to go. Like,
straight
it
up.
doesn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
Literally.
People are getting greedy, including these
So I'm
company
happy
wires.
that it's, below $4 now or whatever,
Yeah.
and
I
stuff
bet
like
you it's not in California.
probably not. I don't even remember like when it just shifted up so high and then when it shifted like when and how. Like so that was that easy for you to raise it up to 5
And then this
something, whatever.
Iran war is definitely not helping with the drop of,
They
with them
literally
that
could just
Strait
do
of the
whatever they
Hormuz.
wanted when they wanted.
Yeah, I mean they are, that one strait, the Strait of Hormuz, that's over there in the Middle East in Iran, that Iran has a stranglehold on, that is giving the United States so much problems in this, whatever you want to call it, this war, whatever we've got going on with them. It is killing us in regards to gas prices too, because they're controlling the oil that's coming out of there, and they're not letting much go. I mean, and gas right now on average in California is $5.59 as of right now.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. It's always higher in California though.
Always.
So I always look to see what their gas prices are. Even in places like Washington State, Oregon, Washington, like you can't even pump your own gas. I never understood that.
Oh, like they gotta have, like somebody's out there doing. I think they do that in New Jersey too, don't it?
Yeah, there's some states that require that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's weird, but anyway, it's been a pleasure having you on as always,
I look
Paige.
forward to these.
Yeah, man. And listen, don't get it twisted. This ain't Paige's last time coming up here. I already know, like,
Especially with this little intimidation letter. We gotta follow up on
We
what
got to.
happens especially after this one. 'Cause
exactly. So, we would like for you all to respond on who you're talking about.
Is my
You know,
kids
who is
involved
the
in this
Yahweh family? Right.
Like,
What are y'all exactly referring to in your cease and desist intimidation tactic
maybe
letter?
I'll wake up with another PDF text message on a revised cease and desist.
I would
Maybe
recommend it.
if I'm lucky, I'll have some clarity. You know what I mean? Of like,
we need that. I
need everything just out in the open. Make it clear. Is this like every Yahweh, King Yahweh involved? Is all the Yahweh my kids?
Like who are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Gonna
And
have
what
to
are
be
you
more
talking?
specific?
Yeah.
Right.
What post? I need screenshots. You got
Some
all the
specifics.
evidence. Yeah, they have all the evidence apparently. So, he tells me that somebody's screen recording me. But
I bet you there's screen recordings of you sitting on cloud right now from some of the wives.
Oh, they're probably sitting in the living room watching me on the big screen right now.
Hey guys,
talking shit like, oh my god, we're gonna get her.
Yeah.
We're gonna get her.
Good luck.
Yeah, but
good luck with that.
Hearts all over the board for you guys.
Good luck to you. That's all I can say. Y'all got other things you should be concerning yourselves with, for real.
I wonder if you're doing another show though, like another season. I don't know.
Would you watch it?
No, I didn't watch this one.
I haven't watched the whole thing either, but I have watched some clips.
That comes on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Or like if people send me it, it's like, what the heck? I can't sit down and watch. It just gives me like the way he talks to Yahweh Mahdi is like crazy.
I can't believe that they even made a show and included anything to do with the word Yahweh, just because of the history, Yahweh, Ben Yahweh, and the murder.
But I know the producers. So I'm not surprised that they're working with the same producers, because that was the same producers that we were working with when I was on the
Yeah.
pilot for the first show. So I'm
Yeah.
not surprised. They just want a show. And,
Right.
you know,
It's just crazy it's affiliated to anything Yahweh, that name, period, because of what the weight that name carries is very negative.
yeah, and which is crazy, he knows the history, of everything that I've just learned too. And I'm sure all the girls, don't know the
No.
history, because I sure didn't really know how
It definitely
it went
wasn't
to
only one person. We're talking about 14 people were
14.
murdered by Yahweh Ben Yahweh and his cult.
And
And
just the YouTubes of like,
Lil Amani
the
is your
daughter,
resource. Yeah.
calling him out, and just like, wow, like
And knowing that this King Yahweh isn't even his biological child, but is using his name
you change
to
your name
essentially clout chase.
to match somewhat towards the one in the 80s.
Unbelievable. Like, why?
The links that he went through
And still goes through.
still goes through it. And I really want to know, like, the celebrities that do like the actual like meet and greets and whatever they want to call it. I wonder how much they get paid to show up with him, or what. Like, I just want to know, like, this went far. Like, he really went far. And to deceive like all these people to give him all this money is, I mean, like,
it's diabolical.
It's crazy.
It's diabolical.
I mean, he did it. He cracked the code when it came to manipulation.
He's cracked the code on something, that's for sure.
Oh my God, beyond cracked the code.
Walking around with them white robes and stuff, acting like he's the son of a murdering cult leader that murdered 14 people.
That's a humanitarian, right?
Yeah.
Like, Poetic claims humanitarian too, but now I understand why they're claiming humanitarian. It all makes sense. Like, oh, the more you know.
It's so laughable to me. It's so laughable. Humanitarian?
Yeah, if you go on Poetic's Facebook, I know it was there. It's in his bio, like humanitarian. I don't know. I see him in my in like people that I know that don't know him or he knows of. I see him on like his viewers, like my people's. I see Poetic in their view, in their, like, who's watching the story and stuff. I see Yahweh Poetic's name up there. They're like, why is your ex watching me? And I was like, he ain't got nothing better to do.
Right.
Like, the wives is doing it all. He's just sitting down probably on the couch trying to figure out who I'm with, or like associating with. But yeah, I get sent screenshots all the time. Like, oh, look at him watching me.
Yeah, and he's definitely watching you. He's keeping his eyes on you. There's no question. I mean, for you to get that cease and desist like that,
A PDF file.
what it's like, dude, please. Like, you are a nobody really ultimately at the end of the day.
I hope for just entertainment purposes only he takes me to court.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
For what? Because are you embarrassed? That's my question. Are you embarrassed that you can't hide behind this fake facade? The thing is, I'm not the only one that has this story. You know,
right?
I mean? He's said the same multiple stories in different writing to everybody that he talks to. So he has to send a cease and desist to the world, basically.
Right. Exactly. And no judge is going to go for that.
No, this is stupid. So I just let him try. The wives can testify against me like they did last time. None of it held up. Like, none of it. But listen, he just lets his fame get to him, and he just got to protect his
Truth
image.
is, he's really not famous. I mean, he's just not. Like, he's not a viral sensation. I'm talking about Yahweh Poetic. I honestly, I knew about the other King Yahweh, right? But I didn't even know about Yahweh Poetic until Paige came into my life. And I've become very familiar with him now. Um, but I mean, as much as I'm on the blogs and out here, I mean, he's not a like Tasha K or Neek at Night or somebody.
That you would just hear like
Yeah, like that I would
you hear
actually listen and
Yahweh,
watch.
people think of King Yahweh or Yahweh in the 80s type
That's
situation.
correct.
Not like, oh, you talking about Yahweh Poetic? Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
you're like,
know
who
you,
the
bro.
fuck's that?
Yeah, like,
WTF, right?
and I'm like, oh, he's just under King Yahweh's ass all the time.
Right.
King Yahweh, you see that man behind him? That's him.
Mm-hmm.
The man behind him.
That part.
Like, that's all he is the man behind him. Like that one, the man behind him.
Oh my gosh.
Like for real though, like
you're so right though.
He's
all
man
up behind
King
his
Yahweh,
butt.
and he will always be behind him. And I think that drives him to be more in the light or more wives and more of this because he doesn't want to be the man behind King Yahweh. As much as he'll probably never admit that, in my opinion, he wants to be the leader.
He wants to be the leader.
That's why he does these to women. And I posted this thing on my story on TikTok is like I think it's like narcissist traits or whatever. But in my opinion, this is how he was. But they walk in front of everybody to do dominance or whatever. Well, King Yahweh walks in front of Poetic. Poetic has to stand either on the side or behind him. So Poetic,
that's kind of like the royal family, how they do it, right? The queen or king or whatever goes first and everything.
Yep. And if King Yahweh has somebody, woman wise, and it's him and his woman, and Poetic is in the back of a woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Yeah, so I think Poetic just needs to have some kind of, whatever, so he can feel important.
Yeah, he wouldn't be who he
He wants to be
today.
in front of the line. He wants to be the line leader, not the his women. You don't mind putting the women back there.
Oh, of course not.
You don't care about the women being in the back, as long as he's in the front. That's it. Because he's in the back all the time with King Yahweh. If I had to paint a picture,
the fact that he went and got his eyes dyed
because King Yahweh got it. He's so dumb. In my opinion, he's so dumb.
I mean, that's really a dangerous procedure, man, to have done for real.
He wants to be like King Yahweh. I mean,
it's hilarious.
Do you have the picture I sent you from his live?
I know I do, but not in my StreamYard.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
I was watching him like, and
you're talking about the screenshot that you sent me of him? Yeah, I do.
The host or whatever was talking about what's your turn-ons, and Poetic was like, I was reading my mom. I said, when did he ever write a book or read a book? And I was like, he likes intelligent women. What? Like, no, he didn't. I mean, he can't.
Girl.
He can't go head to head with intelligent women. No, he can't. He said, "Oh, I just read a lot." What? Read what? The 48 Laws of Power? Like, what do you read?
You're talking about this one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
Don't I have another one? I think
this was the live stream they had going on the other day. And he was on there. And I mean, it just don't look natural. It looks kind of creepy, the eyes in a way.
Here we go.
It's kind of creepy, like, just to me. It's so unnatural looking. Yeah. Yeah. Like, dude, who that's a picture like, I need another woman type. Like, look at me. Look at these eyes.
I guess my mom was watching or whatever, but they were like, he was like, yeah, we're always taking applications for new women. My mom's like, what the hell? I was like, yeah. And he's talking about he reads books And one of my homegirls was like, which book? Their chat GBT book that they all made.
Because you
No,
listening.
nobody read a book. Nobody, well, I don't think, okay, in my opinion, I don't think Yahweh Marty wrote a book. I think ChatGPT probably did, and they're just calling it, whatever.
Right.
But that's the book that she was referring to. She was like, that ChatGPT book that they created, that's what he's reading. I was like, it's probably not even that. He's reading 48 Laws of Power on how to dominate the women better. Like, that's probably what he's reading.
Hey, it's a good book, The 48 Laws of Power.
Oh, I love it. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, it's a good book.
It's how to manipulate better.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
exactly
love 48
what it
Laws.
is.
I like Robert. Is it Robert Greene, right?
Shoot, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I
But
don't
there
even
is
know.
another one that he wrote too.
Yeah, but there's a lot of truth to that book. And
Yeah, no shame to 48
yeah,
Laws.
Robert Greene.
Yeah, no shame to 48 Laws, but I'm just saying, he's talking about, I love me an intelligent women that can go, back and forth in the conversation. Sir, you wrote a whole contract that you can't go back and forth with him. You don't want no intelligent woman. You prey on everyone.
Govern yourself
ignorance.
accordingly. There's a lack of
Respectfully, the
intelligence
Yahweh
happening, okay?
family. So I asked him, I literally asked him, what legal lawyer wrote this?
Right.
No answer. None. No answer.
No, that's a template. Straight
I
up.
said, oh, so, okay. I was like, I'll send this to my lawyer along with the receipts of you telling everybody I'm abandoning my children and you showing whatever to people. Like, okay, you want to play? Let's play.
No, you don't want to play.
You don't want to play.
You don't want to play. You're getting serious FaceTime though with vloggers and and articles that have been written about you on websites, on
Really?
social media. Yeah. Yes.
Now?
Yeah. Like if I search you just on Google, for example, I
Yeah.
have found articles that have been written on websites about you, talking about, poetic poetic. Yahweh poetic.
He's trying to get justice.
I grew up in the Tupac days. Y'all gotta forgive me. I grew up when that movie came out, that was
He's
everything.
definitely trying to get justice for himself. Fight for those wives.
But you've managed, you have
I'm
really
here.
been getting a foothold on social media, and people are, you know who you are, and you're not in that system, so to speak, anymore. You're your own person. He can't control what
can't
you
stand-
say.
He can't stand that.
You can't stand it.
He cannot stand it.
Yep. And
But
it's
I
a
look
beautiful
for-
thing.
I look for him trying multiple other ways to get me, and that's
And
fine.
I look forward to hearing about that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Straight up,
Man, when he sent me that season, I didn't even open it. I think I sent it out so many times. I said, look at this dumb shit. Like,
I
and
know when
even
I
sent
got it, I was like, really?
I sent it to chat and I said, can you summarize this? I'm not reading all 5 pages. You crazy?
I will say that's the longest cease and desist I've ever seen.
Like,
For real.
He could have kept that 1 page. Maybe I would have read it thoroughly, word for word. But just like he always does, just goes on about the same thing. 5 different pages of the same thing. Tell me where I went wrong.
Right.
First of all, just
Be
listen.
specific.
Yeah, and who? Names.
Right.
You can't. They're all Yahweh's. But what region are we talking about?
Yeah.
Florida region? Georgia? Like who Yahweh?
He just wants you just to be like completely shut down.
And you're not getting it.
Don't talk about anything to do with him. Like,
Never signed no NDA from
Right.
the beginning. Nothing's legal, like where I can't talk about so you're gonna shut me up because
No.
I talked about my experience? Okay.
I love it when bullies try to bully and it doesn't work. And you are not having that shit with him.
No, because
And
Could have
I
got away with
applaud
it
you.
past, but now I have a village, and that's what
Yeah.
he doesn't want me to have is a village. And so he's gonna send his little minions. I call them little minions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say it. Oh, you a minion too? Okay, hi, nice to meet you too. Like, but he'll have his little minions that he's feeding this information to. Like, don't listen to her. She's a liar and blah
Right.
blah blah. All right, well,
Yeah.
let them see it for themselves and don't say
Like
anything.
everything coming out of his mouth is the
But I'll
truth.
tell the girls, they'll be like, oh yeah, he reached out to me. And I said, listen, I'm not trying to stop his flow. Like, I'm not no way of, I'm just, do you, but
Yeah.
just do your research, because if I could stop one person from joining that family, that's enough, but no way am I jealous. No way am I salty, but I left him and I stayed gone. He's been trying to get me back,
Mhm.
And now that he can't, and whatever the case may be, that's when this is the same thing that happened when I left the first time. I got, well, the only time, but what I'm saying, the first time that he sent me something, but he sent the cop here to serve me full custody papers because I wouldn't take him back. And now, all this,
That's
he
an
tried
intimidation.
again. It
Ugh.
didn't happen, and now I get cease and desist. So
Yeah.
I don't care. He
So
can't stop.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm not scared. I'm not intimidated. I know I didn't say nothing wrong. So you're not gonna make me feel no type of way. I laughed, literally.
I did
cracked.
too.
I was at CVS when I got it. I was like, are you serious? So
When I got your text, I was like, what a joke.
I
This
sent
is
it to
such a
Khalil,
joke.
Amani. I sent it to everybody. They were like, what the hell?
It's crazy.
Yeah, my homegirls was like, he's dumb. Like,
Yeah.
this
Sometimes
ain't.
those can backfire, and this has backfired on him.
Yeah, because it was after. So I started my videos, and then I found out that he was spreading stuff about me or whatever after. And I said it too, like, you started talking about me after I started my videos. So that's retaliation.
Mhm.
And then now this, when I'm pulling out receipts, like, and all this stuff, like, what are you scared if you're not doing anything wrong is what I'm at.
Right.
Why are you
That
scared?
part.
Why are you so scared?
Mhm.
So if
What
he
you
wants to
scared
open
of?
this, hey, I'm walking a straight line. He
Mhm.
can do whatever.
Straight through that door that you're opening, sir.
Yeah, he messed up. The worst thing that he could have done for himself was put himself on TV. That was the dumbest thing on his part, but
Oh,
the
he
best
better
thing for
get
everything
used
else.
to the things that come with that, which is criticism. I mean,
Yeah.
he wants to be like this royal type of family, like the royal family, the British, royal family, man. They got hundreds of people talking about them every day. That they can't blow their nose without that making it into the newspapers,
Yeah.
Stuff gets made up about them all the time, all kinds of stuff. So, when you take that next step and you're on TV and you have a show or whatever, there's going to be
And the fact that
criticism.
he was on the podcast talking about his bills and stuff is $10,000 a month,
Whew.
but in court you're barely making it, and I owe you child support, but your bills are over $10K a month.
Wow.
Make it make sense. You're dumb, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
So you were on air talking about your bills range from whatever number to up to 10 grand a month, and I owe you child support.
That's crazy.
Let's open this up. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's
You
what
don't
you're
want
scared
that.
of. No, because I'm straight. He can say whatever he wants. I'll do whatever I have to do. I mean, the man has already. There's nothing more he could possibly do that he hasn't already done. So good luck, buddy. But this time I'm not doing it by myself.
Yeah.
That's the key. Last time I
Yeah.
was doing it by myself. Now
Yeah, you got people that support you, and I mean, you're gaining leverage on platforms and all kinds of stuff now. So it's a whole nother ball game
And now
at
he's
this point.
walking behind me.
That part.
Yeah.
He's got to sit on the
I don't wanna
sidelines
say
and
that
watch.
to be like cocky or nothing, but for real, like
Straight up.
He's just like King Yahweh. It's just he's fabricating this whole lie to make it seem like it's something more than what it really is.
Right.
You can only wear that mask for so long.
Mm.
And he's been slipping, and this TV show was the ultimate slip. That was the
Yeah.
dumbest thing he could possibly do. Because it really would have just been like, oh, what I say versus what he says. You
Right.
put this stuff on TV. 20-something children, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
the
gosh.
front of their house is on TV. All I have to do is just pull up his address on Zillow,
Mhm.
and I'll show you what the house, you know, not online, but,
Yeah.
you know, like, there's
Right.
nothing
Left to the imagination at
That's
this
what I'm
point.
saying. I can compare the houses on
Mhm.
online versus what they showed on TV
Mhm.
and know that I'm not lying about the size of the house, the layout, anything.
Right.
And that, you know, so he can't lose control. That's what a narcissist cannot do.
Right.
He can control those women and what they put, like, post and wear and everything else, but he can't do that with me.
I hope he doesn't turn into like a nature boy, you know? I mean,
So give me just a quick rundown on Nature Boy. I think I briefly seen something about Nature Boy, but I don't know. Okay, should I just go down the rabbit hole myself?
yes.
Okay, I think I've seen it like one time.
Oh, Paige. I lived through an amazing time when the nature boy, when he was free out there in Costa Rica and
Because
the
everybody
Dominican
would say like
Republic.
the
And
new Nature Boy, but I really don't know what they're talking about.
yeah, he
Like
basically
in depth.
he built he's very similar to Yahweh Poetic. He believed, you know, he's all about poly lifestyle, multiple wives. He also likes guys too. And he built this family, and he decided he was going to go live off grid in Costa Rica. Then he tried Dominican Republic. There were several countries that they went to, that Belize. They got kicked out of all of them and deported. They ended up back in the United States. Um, it led to them living in a house in Georgia. He was still trying to enact. I mean, he would do stuff like make these people get on their knees and kneel for hours on live stream.
Okay.
We're talking like he was abusing these people right in front of us. Like, that was the drawing thing about Nature Boy. And I mean, he beat on his wives. You could hear it happening. I know that there was an incident with Velvet and her baby potentially falling out of her arms or being somewhat injured during a domestic violence incident with Nature Boy. But needless to say, he ends up in Georgia, and he ends up being charged with rape and revenge porn because he posted video and photos of sexual acts between him and another woman, one of the wives who had decided to leave. She decided she wanted to leave.
So it's showing like those type of things to like just people revenge porn, or does it have to be online?
No, even if you were to show that to someone,
Yeah,
that is revenge porn.
yeah, I have proof that after I started doing my little TikTok videos that he started showing old stuff to new women
Not cool.
and be
You
like,
better
look,
stop.
look.
That revenge porn is a serious charge now. It
Yeah.
has become, every state has upgraded it. It used to be just misdemeanor in Texas. It is a felony as of 3 years ago.
Multiple witnesses and proof
Mm.
of him doing that after I started doing my videos on TikTok. Only before I met you, Khalil, any of my, like, maybe I was just
Well,
starting
I'll tell
on,
you
like,
what, Nature Boy is doing a life sentence now because of that revenge porn. Revenge porn got him doing a life sentence in Georgia right now. You've got to go down the Nature Boy rabbit hole.
gonna have to do that.
And the person that I recommend, hold on, I'm going to tell you her at. I'm actually familiar with her. We've corresponded. It's the tea time, I think. Hold on, Nature Boy, because
She ended up on the Hulu documentary they just dropped on Nature Boy. 3
Oh,
episodes. But I'm telling you, that Nature Boy documentary they dropped on Hulu is nothing. He would say
compared.
things like he loves to have sex in front of his kids. He don't care if they watch. It's been very much questioned whether he has touched children. Real talk. Hood Horrors is one of them, but Tea Time, I can't remember like her name, her real name, because
Is it on TikTok?
no, YouTube.
Okay.
So if you just do Nature Boy documentary, that alone will get you right in the door, and you're just prepare yourself.
Tea time.
Prepare yourself to be
Mind blown.
mind
Yeah, because I
blown,
see people
amazed.
like compare it to.
How do you got these 10 men and women kneeling for 3 hours and he just would talk and go on and repeat himself and on and on and on about the
That's what
same
poetic
fucking
does, though. We
shit.
don't kneel. We just gotta.
Yeah,
listen.
no, he had them kneeling, um, uh, giving him water, feeding him, having
Oh, I be
sex
there.
right on camera. Like, what the
Oh
fuck is
no.
going
Yeah, I'm
on?
gonna go down rabbit hole, and I'm gonna
It
do
is an
like
interesting one.
comparison.
Yes, I'm telling you. He kind of reminds me of that, but he's just not as extreme with
Yeah,
it. And so yeah,
probably learned from, you
because the
know.
conscious community would include the Yahweh clan, so to speak, if we really want to be specific on YouTube anyway. You know, when you talk about sectors or different parts of YouTube, they call it a sector. The Yahwehs are in the conscious community sector, same sector where Salnetta is, and a couple other different YouTubers. And he's did like interviews with, Nature Boy, and Nature Boy would have been considered in the conscious community on
Mm,
YouTube as well. So, same similar type community, if that makes sense. And
yeah,
yeah,
very
it's
interesting.
a very interesting rabbit hole, and it teaches you a lot about how manipulative a man can be to women and the controlling aspect, how they can control if you let
Mhm.
them. That's the key. If you let them,
Yeah,
so mm. Yeah, you let me know when you watch some of that because I'm
I will.
curious of what your reaction is. Once you just search Nature Boy documentary on YouTube and just watch the shit that's out there, because to me, again, the Hulu documentary was 3 parts, but it didn't touch on everything,
Yeah,
with the kids and stuff. There was so much left out. It was impossible to put all the years of what I know about Nature Boy in those 3 episodes. It's like it was very much so luster lacking
yeah,
in edifying content in my opinion. I
not
thought it sucked.
raw, real.
Yeah. It didn't cover it nearby as well as the YouTubers have.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, that's gonna be
They
my homework.
restreamed his shit, and I mean, he's got these people in here singing songs to him and massaging him, and I mean, it's whacked out. We're talking about a bipolar narcissist who's literally having his bipolar episodes on camera for the world to see, and has a clan of people that, I mean, he straight up cult leader.
I mean,
Straight up.
but like men like that or whatever, they think they're above the law because
Yes.
they're so, what's the word? Just like full of themselves.
Full
Like,
of themselves, narcissistic.
yeah, just I was thinking of another word, but yeah, I mean, they're just no, they're untouchable.
Right. They think
It's
they
like
are.
God or I'm this, and
Nothing you can do.
yeah, but
The
it's like,
worst
okay,
thing he
you can
could have ever
control this
did.
group, but there's a lot of people you can't control.
That's right.
And that's where you're gonna lose.
The police were literally at his house every day, Paige, when he moved to Georgia. Like every day. Every single day, the police were showing up. So It's like, dude, I don't even know why you came back to the United States with that shit. 'Cause that shit ain't gonna fly over here. What you're
I'm
trying to do?
curious. I'm curious to see if Poetic and them try to jump state.
Mm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I
Or
mean, you
jump
really
country.
can't without telling me,
Right.
because the babies and stuff. So
Right.
I would like to see how he gets around that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure he can't. He can't. You know,
Yeah. He wants to be in the limelight.
too much. It's
Yeah.
like
He would
it's
tell
like
on
this
himself.
chaos that he creates, and now he's trying to be proactive and
Mm-hmm.
you
And
know,
control the
but then,
chaos.
yeah, but
You can't.
this
Chaos
is
is
what he
chaos.
wanted. This is what he wanted. So
Mm. Well, as always,
I
I've
know.
loved having you on the show, for real. We're
Yeah,
already over 2 hours,
that's crazy.
and it didn't even feel or
No,
seem like it.
I always,
You know.
yeah, I always look forward to these shows. And
Yeah, it was a
part of my
lot of
family,
fun.
mom loves you, so
Tell mom I said, hey, what's up? I would love to chat with her. We can do
yeah,
it completely. You know, she doesn't even have to be on camera. You know,
yeah.
I'll even put a picture up the whole time while we're talking if that makes her comfortable. So I would love to hear some of her thoughts and feelings on
She's
what
definitely
she went through.
unbiased when it comes to anything that has to do with me. She's with
Yeah.
me when I'm right. She's, not with me when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And, sure, she'll say somewhat pros and cons about the
Mm-hmm.
situation, but overall, I know she just wants, because nobody hears it from the
Mom's
/
perspective.
grandmother's side,
Yeah. But I think
and
it's an interesting perspective to have.
yeah, and it's like she was against them, and then she realized, it's like a drug-free, alcohol-free, like, oh, this could be, and then the dark side,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, but she's definitely unbiased. She don't
Yeah.
take my side when, just because she'll,
Right. Right.
so she keeps it, and she's really big on dark humor and stuff like that. I mean,
Love
I'm
it.
nothing compared to her as far
Yeah.
as everything. She's great. So
That's
I can't wait for you two
awesome.
to meet.
Hey, I know we'll talk again
Yeah.
soon. But you keep in touch. I'll keep in
Right.
touch. Like I've got you locked in,
Yeah.
and we definitely should have a follow up. And if anything happens, if you get another cease and desist
Oh yeah, you're the
or
first.
some revise, hit me up and let me
Yeah.
know.
Cease
You
and
know,
desist
we're
part
gonna light
2.
it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
part 2 to the cease and
I
desist.
just posted that on TikTok. So hold on, I'm gonna see how many views I got so far. It's so funny. Let me see. 386 views
Oh my
already,
gosh!
and I just
Wow.
posted it 2 hours ago.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean,
Keep
it's just,
on doing that stupid stuff and giving her what you
yeah.
think.
I mean, yeah. Since I'm doing this for click and views, I
Mm.
mean, but
It
this
is
is
what
real
it
life.
is.
So
Yeah. Why not?
yeah,
You're there on TV, so they can't really say anything about clicks and views,
yeah,
right?
because they want clicks and views for their little stuff. So
Exactly.
maybe
I
I'm
wonder how
driving more
much they
traffic
made.
for them though. Maybe their views are going up because of me. So you're welcome.
There you go. That part.
They
And
need to
you're
be
taking
thankful
their
that they're still
subscribers
relevant.
and yeah, exactly.
Right. They're still
Yeah.
relevant because of me.
Gets under their skin.
Yeah, I'm the leader.
Yeah.
Oh,
Period.
he would hate that. I don't even talk like that. He would I just said that just because he's probably like, oh, we're writing this.
I
I'm gonna
can't
stay up
believe
all night on
they're
this.
back talking about me again.
I'm gonna keep adding more bullets to this. Oh, we're on 7 pages already. This one will get her this time.
Good luck with that. That
Yeah.
cease and desist. You're going to have
The
to
saga
tighten up on
continues.
that.
Hopefully they summarize.
Right.
Hopefully it's 4 pages. Maybe if I'm lucky. So ChatGPT don't have that much work to do.
All that processing power
I
just
know.
for that one fucking
I
document.
can't even upload anything right now until 1 o'clock tomorrow. Chat was like, this is too many pages. There's too many days.
Oh, dang.
I know. So hopefully he waits until
Ooh.
after 1 o'clock so I can upload it to chat to get it summarized. Because I ain't reading all that. He may
Period.
read, but I don't read like that. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
apparently he's a writer. So
That was the longest cease and desist I've ever seen. Though,
like
for real.
they could have combined that, right, all in one and make the font smaller,
Right.
or something, and just have
But
it
even the font was like pretty small too. It's like a lot of words. Like, dude.
They probably just gave chat
Take a
bulletins
Xanax.
on what to cover.
Yeah.
And just let him fill the blank. They probably didn't even proofread none of that.
Mm-mm.
And realized that chat just duplicated
Went
it
crazy.
20 ways.
Yeah.
And kept it going. That's
insane.
I'm sure ChatGPT wrote the caption for his little Father's Day thing too. So they need to just learn how to simplify it. One of the girls just need to kind of take reign of this. Do better, guys, please.
Take the advice for real.
Yeah, just
regardless of where it's coming from.
It's all right to you take their money, just take their advice. It pays you, obviously. I could just keep going. I'm gonna get 3 cease and desist by all of them, probably. Five cease and desist letters from.
Oh, they can go suck it for real.
Not until I post it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna repost it on TikTok too, to my Leak You podcast channel. So I'm gonna hit it and repost it because I want my TikTok family to see that bullshit ass cease and desist.
What is this?
That was some crazy bullshit.
I mean, he wrote 2 of my old names, and then he put Yahweh and Yahweh up there.
From the Yahweh family, like, dude.
But then my name's Yahweh still.
I've never seen someone.
Me too?
Right.
I'm so lost here. So I just need clarity. This is just too confusing for me.
Well, you let us know if you get anything additional. We'll definitely light it up. And you all, I'll have Paige back on, in a couple months or something, just to get an update on where she's at and what she's doing and what's going on. And who knows, we may talk about something random going on in the world, and I just maybe might enjoy her input on it. So look for that. But as always, Paige, it's really been an honor having you on the show. What a great way for Sunday to end for me. So thank you for coming on. I really appreciate the 3 shows that we've done together. It's been great.
Yeah, I've known you forever.
Yes, and keep in touch.
Oh, always.
All right, guys, we're gonna go out. This time I'm gonna introduce y'all to someone new. Earth Sign Shells. Very interesting song called Daddy Died. Okay. And all I'll say is this lady is going to be a star. I'll catch you all on the next live stream.
Okay.
My daddy died. Mommy cried, daughter I prophesied amazing life. Amazingly and humbly high. His time, but there's another. My daddy died, so I don't take no shit from niggas. Nigga love me back, I pray I do not pull that trigger. Intelligent, I play them, you should watch your back. I did my way to act, and daddy taught me that. I don't know how to act. No life inside his body gave me heart attack. I pray I am not punished for the fun I have. I'll still like all my soul to get my daddy back. Tied and hay up on my back. How about my butty back? Bring me up just once a yap. You haven't seen this shit, I seen the whips up on my back. I stand up on my toes and tip my motherfucking hat. I clap, I stand up and I cry. I'm giving my congrats. You lived a good life, 1956 was I. Project Baby, no hasty to mounted TV rooms I. Classic quarter rooms to pacify my bleeding wounds I. My daddy died. Nigga, bitch nigga. niggas wanna cuff me when I'm for the streets. Big doors are hub like thotties, not a Maybelline. Fish sucking on my titty, screaming fuck regime. Bad Carmel team, bad Billie Jean. My daddy died. I don't give a fuck about them niggas, don't need to be cool with them. My daddy died. I don't give a fuck about these bitches, don't need to be cool with them. My daddy died. Don't test me, I'm prone to get filthy. My daddy died. Want me to do? My daddy died. Of course it's daddy. Hearing voices gave me fortune. Well, unfortunately, they just told me about the things you went to water you keep. I'ma spill ya, I'ma kill ya, I'ma spoil your shit. Hardly over when it's over. You finally sing. Give me like 20, more like 30 minutes more. I brought a cannon, you can hop in and explore. I'm about to blow it, hope you made your peace with Lord. You wanna tip me, huh? A little high and act like I don't know, bitch, nigga, my daddy died. It's war up in my head at times. Pitfalls, rock climbs, daddy high. I'm crying and shit. Waterfalls and butterflies, the hair I be this crisp. No lights out my lips, you bite your tongue, you caught a lisp. Yeah, bitch, plead the fifth. I'ma talk my shit, just kill me if I can't talk my shit. My daddy died. Oh, when you see the one you love up in a casket, God has final say, he chose to remove access. I scream bloody murder, cancer diagnosis. Every part of me's been burned, I'm just a ashes. My daddy died, yeah, I got questions about that. Put the plug up in my kidneys, I've been pissed about shit. You've been seeing me on TV, I'm your little rug rat. Really cool at that, ha, ha, my daddy died. I don't give a fuck about them niggas, don't need to be cool with them. My daddy died. I don't give a fuck about these bitches, don't need to be cool with them. My daddy died. Don't test me, I'm prone to get filthy. My daddy died. Want me to do? My daddy died.
The judgment sentence that you are an asshole. The trial is over. Thank you, everybody.
Let's play a game. You have 10 seconds to take all your stuff and get out of my life. 10, 9, 8.
God bless you, motherfucker.
You're really smart. Like really, really, really smart like I am.